Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Masterverse Stratos, and this time it's not the new Eternia line, it's the Vintage Collection line. And I just noticed that my carton is a bit bent here. Doesn't really matter, it hasn't been open, but it has been torn. So I have to speak with my supplier about that. I mean, this is a good illustration, but it doesn't beat that new Eternia look to it. It's a very vintage feeling, so that is nice. I mean, this is just epic. And here you see some things you get with him, and how to apply them. And here you have an illustration. Yep, he's a flying toy. But let's get him open, shall we? Like that. Tape everywhere. Why? Let's get him open like that. Don't hit the camera. There he is. And there the rest is. And before we get him out, because I need scissors for that, let's get my set to fall. No, let's just get this little... Okay, from the other side maybe. No. There. It's out. Let's open it up. And the baggie's empty. And he comes with two open hands. A bit too realistic. Looks like a bit of hair. No, feathers and skeletal hands. No, maybe. No. And he can actually cross them and hold. No. Yeah. Very nicely done. And... of course, if you want the blue wings on him, I do want the red. But you can change this out, and this looks actually very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's do the clipping with this. And here he is out of the box and looking just swell. I've always thought that he looked a bit too hairy rather than feathery. I don't know. But you have some really nice detailing here on the head. Really, really nice. That beard looks amazing. And those eye indentations there. Very, very nice. You have some molded feather here. Not much paint on this one, to be quite frank. I'm used to getting a bit more paint on them. So, yeah. That's strange. He does look like a werewolf in this color. The greyish color, I think. It's not a bad thing, it's just an observation. And since he doesn't have any boots, you can actually see the boot cut swivel there. And, of course, you have those little rockets or whatever they are on his back, and they, I think, are painted or just molded in some really nice blue here. So yeah, very nice indeed. For articulation, his head goes all the way around, of course, looks down. I mean, he can be a tall boy, so he must be able to look down and look forward. Nothing really up. I mean, if you fly like that, you want to look up, I think. You have those arms that go out to a T and all the way around, of course. You have that bicep swivel, and you have that double jointed elbow, and these are jointed as well. So these remind me of Man-at-Arms, actually. He had the same thing. And of course you can swap them for the blue if you want that. And it probably looks like that. I'm not going to do it because he gets too blue. He needs the red to just break it all up, I think. The hands? This is not my day. The hands can hinge in and out and go all the way about. You do have a little ab swivel here, but since his harness is in the way, it's a bit difficult to extend. This is strange. You don't really have any waist rotation. I thought you would. But either they have taken that away, or it's too stiff. I will have to get in closer to look at that. But it seems like he's just swiveling up in his torso. So, yeah, that's a first. He probably has a waist rotation. It's just that it's way too stiff. Yeah. Does it have drop-down hinges? Yes, it does. So we can kick all the way forward and loose his backpack. Kick all the way forward. High kick there. Backwards kick. Very nice indeed. And, of course, do the full splits there. You have a thigh cut swivel. You have a double jointed knee. And you have that boot cut, even though you don't have a boot. And you have a very stiff little foot that can go all the way around and up and down, of course. Okay, now these can come off. And you have that little sliding tabs in there, so that is nice. And just slide them down, and they will probably sit better than they did when I was playing with them. Well, we just have to try the blue one, don't we? And we need to change the hands out anyway. So get this off. Get this on. I mean, his muscles are so big, it's difficult to get everything where it should be. And let's put in the open hand, like that. So now we can see how that looks. Let's do the same thing here so we can get, a good picture of everything. They are just very, very difficult to get off. I have to be a Superman to just get these off. And let's put an open hand on this side as well. I mean, he is a bit too blue with this solution, I think. I would like some red to just break it off. At the same time, I'm quite interested in this blue. He does look good. He does look really good as well. I don't know. I have to see what I end up having. It does look like you can... Yes, you can. You can take the harness off if you want to. And I think I have to, after this review, just to check if I can rotate his waist or not. Because if they have taken that waist joint away, that is a downgrade, I think. But for comparison, just because I have them here, here he is with Cobra Khan and Roboto. And looking at them, he's a bit bigger, but he doesn't feel like he has the same kind of quality feel to him. He is not painted at all. Well, maybe the face. And the rest of him just feels like molded plastic. These actually feel like pieces of art. They are molded, they are painted, they are really, really nice in every way. And he's just very bland compared to them. I mean, Stratos is very bland per se, but this just highlights that to a degree I don't really like. I think I'm going with the open hands for him because I don't see him having a weapon. He was the strong, silent, flying, vulture-y type, so no weapons for him, I think. Now for my conclusion. I do like him, but he does feel a bit less than the other Masterverse figures, and that might be because he isn't in the new Eternia line, he is in the Vintage Collection line, so he should be more of the 80s feel. And he is. So if that is their goal, they've succeeded totally. I just miss the paint that other Masterverse characters has. It feels like a step back. I don't remember if he was cheaper than the others or something like that, but It feels a bit lackluster, it does, I'm sorry to say. I still like him, and he's posable, and I have to check that waist out, because that's very strange to me. But otherwise, he is a good Stratos. I would have wished him to be a bit painted or illustrated. I mean, the wings could have been faded or something like that, just to give him a bit more sparkle is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. His Masterverse score is 6, and that's still a recommendation if you want Stratos. Just be aware that he doesn't come with the bells and whistles the other Masterverse figures does. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.